Hello, my wonderful and amazing people of God. On a day, I greet you in the name of God, and I bring you a good tidings this morning. This man said, "He said, I will not leave any penny for my next of kin. I will spend all my money before him buy and even owe the bank." My people, like I said, I greet you all. Happy new week. Happy Tuesday. How on a day. God will bless all your hustle today. So people just they misunderstand, or some people they just don't understand the difference between next of kin and advanced directives. Right. So today we are going to be talking about a really important topic. This topic is next of kin and the advanced directives. Let me just help to break it down. Make I break it down a little bit for those of us who don't know what it mean, because a lot of people they mix this thing up, like say, okay, my next of kin are to come chop my money, come and spend the money when he dies, when he passes on. So is the next of kin that will eat your money, that will spend your money? No. That is why we are telling people to prepare, to make sure they have advanced directives. First and foremost, your next of kin is not going to spend your money except you indicate it. That is when your next of kin will be the one to spend your money. So your next of kin is somebody that is your close relatives, your close living relative, which could be your spouse, your wife, your husband, your parent, your child, or your sibling, and they are the ones who will make decisions for you if you're unable to do so yourself. It is very crucial to have this person named in case of any form of emergency. Your next of kin is your voice. Let me just put it that way. Your next of kin is your voice. It is that person that speaks what you would have, what you desire to be done. That is what a next of kin, if they actually follow it, next of kin is. While I'm going to explain further, advanced directives, let me just talk about the differences now. Advanced directives now is a legal document that will outline your healthcare wishes in case you become unable to communicate those important needs, those important healthcare needs that you would have wanted for yourself. For example, maybe you want to be on life support, or maybe you want to donate one of your your body part, your body part, or maybe this end of life care, you want it or you don't want it, right? Maybe you want to just be hospice, you want to do comfort care, there are so many different kinds. Then you will stipulate it in that legal document, which is the advanced directives. So it is important to have these things in place to ensure your wishes are respected. Those your wishes that you documented on that paper is what your next of kin will carry out. So your next of kin will still be spending your money on you. So those are your wishes. When it comes to choosing your next of kin, make sure you choose somebody that you trust, and outline your advanced directives properly to that person. Some people will go to the bank, to the courthouse to make sure that this paper is very legal. Most people do that. They go to the courthouse and prepare this legal. It is a legal document. So, and when you make this be very clear and specific, communicate to this your loved one that you have chosen to be your next of kin, your decisions, and make sure they understand and they support them. Don't go and choose somebody that will not support what your desires, your decisions are, because there's somebody I don't want to call the name. There's somebody that agreed to his brother that, oh, when he died, they go bring a console so place, go, for his burial. And the person said he just agreed because he found out that what his brother was saying to him, him was not going to, can you imagine what people, him as a person was not going to do what the brother says for him, not for this person. Oh, I said, do you know that when the person was saying it, do you know that is a sin? You would have just told your brother when your brother was choosing you as his next of kin that this thing that is asking you to do, that you cannot do it. And this does not even involve any difficult thing, just choosing a place of burial. That he did not disagree with the brother being alive, still alive, but he has made up his mind what he's going to do when his brother passes on. So people like that, you don't choose them as your next of kin. People like that are the ones that will take your money and spend on themselves when you say this money should go to my daughter or my child. That is why you should have these legal documents made out. When you have made this legal document, you make sure you pass it on to everybody and let that person that you're making your next of kin knows exactly what you are doing. That this next of kin that I've made you, other of my children, my other relatives have these documents. They have these documents. Because when you do that, remember, these decisions are ultimately about you. It is not about them. It is about you and your well-being. So take the time to think about what you want and make sure it is documented properly. And that person you are choosing, make sure that person is going to be sincere, is a trustworthy person, somebody. It is not somebody that you will say, oh, it's a child of God, because this person that I'm talking about, if I tell now, they can't walk where they do safe. That is saying this, somebody that holds God dearly, a pastor that calls himself that. You want to disobey what somebody your brother is telling you to do for him when he passes on. You see why the Bible says that the heart of man is desperately wicked? The heart of men, yes, it is desperately wicked. So remember to take these things very seriously when you choose your next of kin. So your next of kin is not somebody that is supposed to enjoy your money or chop your money. Like this brother is saying that he say he will never leave his money for any money for anybody that is going to chop his money. He's not going to leave his money for next of kin. You are not leaving your money for next of kin. You are giving him a document to establish the fact how you want your estate to be shared. Your next of kin is not somebody that is supposed to have power over your money, except it is stipulated on that document by lawyers and the court and everybody that this document that I wrote my next of kin, right? He is going to enjoy all the money. And most time, people that inherit property, inherit money, they don't even know. Because they are not previewed to what this, because they are the beneficiary of the wealth that their father or their friend or their grandparents is leaving behind. They are not even previewed to it. Your next of kin sometimes is your lawyer. Sometimes your relative. Sometimes your next of kin can even be the state. Like I used Mr. Ibu the other day as example when I made advanced directive, the video on advanced directive. I have it on this platform and I have it on my other channel as well. I said if Mr. Ibu had advanced directives in place, all that shenanigan that the family were fighting over money, if the state had taken over that money, whether the money was his money, he made that money, or for the fact that the money was contributed to him by the public. If Lagos State had taken possession, appoint somebody, not take possession and take the money, if they had appointed somebody to be in charge of those finances, probably Mr. Abel would have still been alive. Probably. I'm not, God knows it all. Maybe. Because part of the things where I fit talk say, by that man a heartbreak. Maybe for no buy this time, maybe for stick by you, because I really don't know much about his prognosis. So my people, so next of kin and advance directive are crucial aspect of healthcare planning and even your life, and shouldn't be overlooked. Be very proactive. Be prepared and take control of your own health decisions. Not just my next of kin will not chop my money. I'm going to chop my money and spend all my money before you buy. Oga, make sure you have advanced directives down. Advanced directives will help you, or you could call it a will. Advanced directive, a will. Make sure you have that down so that your next of kin that you put down will do exactly what you want him to do. So don't be very confused with advanced directives and next of kin. Because some people, next of kin for Nigeria, and they do what the people where they put them as next of kin tell them not to do. So we take their money, especially uncles. They will take their money and be training their own children, giving their children the best education. Then the person that actually work the money, they will neglect his family. That is the more reason. Just send your children to good school, empower them. Your father, like you said, your father did not leave any money for you. You don't have to leave money for your children. It is the training that matters. The foundation that matters. My people, share this video. My name is Patience, and this is Patience Vlogs. Make sure you share this video because you don't know who this next of kin and advanced directives, the differences will help. Thank you and God bless. Bye-bye.